She was standing like a statue at the bottom of the stair. I was terrified to look her in the eye. I said nothing as I passed her, but I touched her raven hair. She said, "Tell me why you stood and watched me die, oh die. Tell me why you stood and watched me die." In a moment I was carried to a cold November night, by the bridge above the river where she fell. In the darkness and the torrent we could barely see the light of the village where we heard the steeple bell, oh bell. The village where we heard the steeple bell. It was tolling with the thunder, we were blinded by the rain, and we kept our balance holding to the rail. But the rail was rotted through, and as she clutched the air in vain, she snagged her velvet cape upon a nail, oh nail. She snagged her velvet cape upon a nail. In an instant I was on my knees and calling out her name. Through the howling wind I heard a desperate cry. As she fell she left her cape behind, and now I bear the blame. I was helpless as I stood and watched her die, oh die. Helpless as I stood and watched her die. Rachel Ann, forgive this lonely man, this wretched soul who cannot live without his Rachel Ann. I was haunted by the memory of that face that I adore, and I clutched her velvet cape against the pane. In the days and weeks that followed, as we searched along the shore, where the river tumbled swollen with the rain, oh rain. The river tumbled swollen with the rain. Not a trace of her was found, and soon the current ebbed away. Now the water runs as silent as a tomb. But I kept her velvet cape, and to my joy, to my dismay, sweet Rachel Ann was standing in my room, oh room. Rachel Ann was standing in my room. The air was cold as crystal, and she shivered at my stare, as a single desperate tear caressed her face. She trembled with the cold as I was trembling in despair. For the love of Rachel Ann I can't replace. The love of Rachel Ann I can't replace. Rachel Ann, forgive this lonely man, this wretched soul who cannot live without his Rachel Ann. With a feeble hand she pointed to the mirror in the hall, where her cape was hanging lifeless and alone. When I draped it on her shoulders she began to fade away, and her final whispers chilled me to the bone, oh bone. Her final whispers chilled me to the bone. In the morning I was wakened with a knock upon the door, and a message that my Rachel Ann was found. I was hastened to the river's edge, and God in heaven help me, my sweet Rachel Ann was lying on the ground, oh ground. Sweet Rachel Ann was lying on the ground. The years have passed, and to this day I'm haunted by an image from that moment that I simply can't escape. By the heavens and the earth I swear with everything inside of me, sweet Rachel Ann was covered with her cape, oh cape. Rachel Ann was covered with her cape. Rachel Ann, forgive this lonely man, this wretched soul who cannot live without his Rachel Ann. Rachel Ann, forgive this lonely man, this wretched soul who cannot live without his Rachel Ann.